Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Arizona Diamondbacks.
And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
About to get started here, Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Way high.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Pitches in there. And the count is filled up.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Mickey.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Mickey Moniak.
Ball, that's outside.
Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
3-1 now. Swing and a ground ball,
foul ball,
but it kicks foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
2 down, base is empty. So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman.
Yeah.
And it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Carroll settles underneath it. And that is that. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in the desert and towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Kyle Freeland. What do you have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one ripped. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's Ketel Marte. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Nope,
He's just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And there's ball four.
Take your bait.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
One out man at first. Corbin Carroll will hit next. Swing and a ball popped up. Castro under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Gets the call, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And there's a ball. Marte off of first with 2 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Chase Field, top of the second, Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brenton Doyle. And a big swing and a miss. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, went around. 0-2. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The next
Off the
offering
plate,
misses. Ball one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next
Yep,
pitch, a
that ball
slider
went out.
that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Troy Johnston.
So digging in, Troy Johnston. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. That one ripped right center field, carrying well, and it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This is Willie Castro. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The Rockies looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Late on that fastball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging. And K's his third of the game. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. There's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
That one
Ball
misses, and that is ball one. Next pitch is downstairs. Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Grounds one to short. Tovar tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Ball, that's in. Ball 2. Hey.
That
That's
one
ball
way
3.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good. with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Jake McCarthy.
Hey!
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Julien in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Ball one there. Top of the 3rd, no score. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And into the pool. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one missed. Now a pop-up on the infield. Arenado moving under it. 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Mickey.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Mickey Moniak. Grounded out his first time up.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the 3rd. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Hey.
This one in the air, right field. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Alec Thomas now. Fastball is outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And
nope, that's
foul as it bangs off the fence. The 1-1. Just missed. Outside,
that's a ball.
Ball 3. Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone and a full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And ball 4 to a board.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
First and second, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1 so far. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Inside, ball 1.
I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
The lefty, the 1-0.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to
line, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Walked his first time. Oh, 1 down.
Inside, ball 1.
Thomas, the lead runner at second. Perdomo on at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Almost got him.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And they're all loaded up.
Nope. Ball 4.
Next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7.
This is Corbin Carroll. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get out 1 hitter at a time.
And the 1-0. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Doyle gets under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off left side. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Rockies 1. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Here at Chase Field. So in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Marte throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Back.
Ball.
The next to hit takes ball 1. The D-backs up by a run. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, number 9.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. Fly to center his first time.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now one
That's a
missed. That's outside.
That pitch is out.
And now it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 outs, runner at first. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. Doubled in his first AB.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Gallen keeping an eye on him. Can't
No,
find
that's
it
low.
here. That's 6 straight balls.
Hey.
Doyle, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Runner on the move.
That's ball
Pitches
3.
high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down. Hard hit left side. That ends the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, and our score remains 2-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
You know, those D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That
Ball
one
1.
misses. Ball 1. In the air, foul off first. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Carlos.
Now up next for Arizona, Carlos Santana. A switch hitter batting right.
Nope.
And there's
That's
a ball.
ball 2.
That clips the
Aye.
corner. And a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the
And here's a
Diamondbacks,
look at how he's
the
using his
left
pitches
fielder,
in this one.
David Smith.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Fly to left his first time. High fly ball down the left field line. Beck going back, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. High fly ball right field. McCarthy has a beat on it. And that is that. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. Back here in the
Leading off
desert.
for the
So in
Rockies,
now for
the third
Colorado,
baseman, number
Willie
3,
Castro.
Willie Castro.
Gallen back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul.
All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. The heat's been particularly challenging today, and I'm not talking about the weather, Boog. They don't have a single hit off a fastball in this game, and that's something that has to change if they hope to turn it around.
Just misses
Ball
with
one.
that one.
When you're getting overpowered by fastballs, the first thing is to get everything going a little bit sooner. Get that foot down early, then focus on being short to the baseball. Big swings and trying to drive the ball out of the park isn't going to get him anywhere.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the
Up next
fifth.
for Colorado, the right fielder, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
So digging in, Jake McCarthy. Grounded out his first time up. And that
Whoa,
one missing
that's down.
low. Out to short, Perdomo. The throw to first, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Second baseman, Edward Julien.
Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 2-1. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Lifted in the air down the left side. And there's two down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
Hey!
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ball.
And ball one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks down quickly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit.
Ezekiel Tovar.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Up the middle, Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Has grounded out a couple of times. Left field. Smith towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher,
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Goodman measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, and they trail it here 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Brennan Bernardino, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hill getting loose as well. One now.
Ball, that's just out.
That's
Inside
inside.
ball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7,
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
To third. And it gets by him. Now second and third and nobody out.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn 2 with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and that feed's not on point. Very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kyle Freeland departs. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with the new pitcher. Number 58 on the pitch here.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
And here is Gabriel Moreno. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want. A two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swings through that. Runner on at third, one gone. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one off the outside edge. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Here in the desert, we go to the top of the seventh. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Ball.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thompson also throwing. Right there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
In for a strike. Now 1-2. That one missed. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 away now.
Up next for Colorado.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Gallen done for the night. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Paul Sewald.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So up next, Troy Johnston, 1 for 2.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down and in. Just missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on.
Aye.
Clips a corner, and he'll challenge that called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
Number 3, Willie Castro.
Perdomo. They get the force, and that's the inning. The Rockies strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rockies.
back in a new pitcher here to
Number
start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Bernardino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The left fielder, Pavin Smith.
Ball 1.
The 1-1.
Inside. Ball 2.
Just
that's a ball.
missed. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Gone. He shoots one out to right. And they add a run. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Adrian Del Castillo getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So back to the top of the order. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. And that one almost got him.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. On the ground. And it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he's safe.
No.
So it's first and third with one down.
The batter, number 4.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Brennan Bernardino will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Jaden Hill on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Corbin Carroll now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play. You'll one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Out to center. Doyle on the move. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks. The catcher number
Now here's the
14,
cleanup hitter for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses. Ball 2. That one ripped, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, ready to begin the 8th. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Tag, but he's in there.
No, he's in there safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So, man aboard. Edouard Julien digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Off the plate,
that's out.
And that is ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
This one in the air. Arenado under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Paul Sewald is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Trey
Diamondbacks,
Jamison comes on now.
99.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher.
Now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball one.
The 1-0. The Diamondbacks leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. This to third. They take the force out, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last half of the 8th coming up. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, number 28.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Ball down.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the dirt, ball 1. To the right side. Oh, wow. Nice play. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Smith.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jaden Hill out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
new pitcher
Colorado,
in the game for the Rockies, Seth Halverson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Pavin Smith.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here in the desert, all set to start the ninth in this one. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Ball.
Jamison, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first.
Out.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now.
Outside.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Rockies down to their final out. Now he's challenging to call strike, and that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. So it's their last chance in this one. Troy Johnston will hit next. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Smith under it. That's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.